Nice. Hello.
Hi everyone.
We are back after what? Well, it was supposed to be a month, and then it's more than a month.
Yeah,
but
definitely. It's been quite a while.
I think we last recorded one of these in December, wasn't it? At the end of December, and we uploaded it in January.
Yeah.
And then we were like, oh, we're gonna have one for February, and then we just,
Yeah, yeah, there was a wee bit of a delay. I think life got in the way of things.
Yeah. We'll obviously chat more about that in a little bit, but yeah, it's been a bit mad. I think work-wise mainly.
Yeah.
For both of us.
Yeah.
Yeah, because like things got crazy for you, with like all the changes of like contract tracing and all that.
Yes.
That goodness.
Yes. Pausing of contact tracing for England. I'll not nerd out about that. Yeah, that was madness. That week of work was just non-stop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember you messaging me throughout that week, and I was like, "How's your week going?" And I wasn't having the best of weeks, but I was like, "Yeah, I'm having an okay week." And then you was like, "My week is terrible."
My week just yeah. Yeah.
And then for me, talking about work-related things, I have a new job now. Well, starting on Monday. I don't know when this is going up. I'm starting a new job.
Yeah.
And so got that coming up, which is exciting. And then obviously there's a lot of change with like interviews and stuff like that the past few weeks. So when we wanted to get this recorded for, we just didn't get the chance to.
Yeah.
But yeah, hopefully like things are settled, and we'll get the chance hopefully to my new job. I have a lot more regular hours, and those hours which actually line up with your hours a lot more, so we'll get the chance to record podcasts more regularly.
So
we
said that sort of made a note and said that we'll sort of make two in quick succession.
Yeah.
I think we'll make this one, and then say maybe next week or something we'll get the next one done.
We'll try and get ahead of ourselves so that you guys are getting more consistent content rather than it being like, yeah, we'll get one for next month and then we just don't have one.
Yeah. So yeah, and the other thing we should bring up, which we did in the last one, but because of technical difficulties there was no actual video, but we're in person now. COVID allows it now, and I've got this pretty awesome setup now, and
the setup's kind of okay.
Even since that last episode, I've changed quite a bit.
Yeah.
So in the last episode, we were sitting in beanbags, sort of in that corner behind me.
I've just realised they won't know that because they didn't have the video.
Yes. And then I sort of adjusted things even more. Like I had monitor there last time for stuff, I can't even remember now. It's been a wee while.
You did have a monitor there, but then like now you've just got this. You literally have like a Christmas tree of monitors.
Yeah, I bought a monitor stand, and it's got one big ultra wide, and then just sort of a normal monitor above it. Just makes it easier for if I'm solo streaming or stuff like that. And it's sort of nice to have another monitor, more screen real estate. Yeah, it's nice to have, especially with work, because I would have a lot open.
Yeah,
it's just handy to have something like I can dump Teams up above, or if I'm watching something, or if I have something on in the background, it can be dumped up above.
And currently it's giving me the chance to like stalk people on Spotify, because it's just I can just see like everyone on Spotify.
There's not that many on my Spotify follow list. Yeah. What else is there?
So yeah, that's kind of where we're at right now.
There's a video to come on my office setup on my personal YouTube. I've just, especially seeing as I made one 2017, and
was that whenever you were like in the other bedroom?
Yes. So it has changed a lot.
It's changed like at least 7-8 times, or probably more, hasn't it?
Yeah, and every time I keep meaning to say make a video or something of what it is, like, and I've just never got around to.
Yeah.
So I want to do a video, and Sam, I've ran it past you I want to do it MTV Cribs style.
It's going to be so
You know,
cringy.
it's
gonna be so
going to be
cringy.
properly cringy. But hey, it's going to be.
But we are
good.
cringe. We are cringe,
Yeah.
so it's like...
Yeah.
The
The
audio setup's the other thing. It's
Ye-
so OP.
It is. So
Stupid OP.
so I've got digital networked audio over a network called Dante, which is used for big events and used in the audio industry. And
And here we are using it for a podcast.
and here we are using it for a podcast, and I'm only
Where we're using one mic.
one mic and 2 channels. I was lazy tonight. I really did not want to set up another mic. I have my other mic just out of shot here, my pod mic.
I was gonna bring my pod mic with me, but then I
maybe would work for next time. It could go there, and I
Yeah.
can pull mine in.
Yeah.
But the C1 does the
we
job.
should be grand for it.
It looks like levels and all are fine.
I think so. Yeah.
Even it looks fine on all of the different spots, so I'm happy with it.
Yeah.
And then I've got my X Touch, which is really handy because it just, instead of me having to bring up an app or something, all the faders are there for like 32 channels that I only am using 3 of currently. And then the audio's OP. The video's actually it's stable as well this time.
that's the encouraging thing. Last time it was all over the show.
Yeah, the last 2 times I was having video issues, whereas this time it's pretty stable. So I've got like a low cost video mixer. I'm not going to say it's cheap by any means. It's one of the cheaper
But
ones.
as they go, it's like
yeah, it's good.
But yeah, you're kind of working towards like a sort of a semi-permanent studio here, but then also having a
Apparently
portable.
my audio recording stopped. Hey, we're still having technology issues. We'll keep her going.
Oh,
from
are we
there.
good? Okay.
We'll keep her going.
Yeah. The camera might have picked up some audio.
It'll all be
We'll
be
have-
on that.
Okay, so the audio version of this podcast, the audio version is going to be slightly different to the video one again, but for different reasons this time.
No, it's
that's
the
the audio.
opposite
Nice.
issue.
But yeah, sorry, you're working towards like having kind of a semi-permanent thing up here, but then having like a what's the word? I just used the word portable sort of setup as well.
Yeah. So the video side for so on needs to be fairly portable because I do I do some commercial streams, and so I need sort of to be able to rip stuff down and take it with me. But
Yeah.
up here I want something sort of semi-permanent that I can use.
Yeah. But if any of you guys need some, streaming stuff done in Northern Ireland specifically, I know our listeners are all over the show.
To be honest,
We can't fly to Germany.
to be honest, I wouldn't mind going to Berlin.
Yeah.
Be some spot to go to.
You'd be keen to go to America probably to do it, but like.
Yeah, but even
Not-
at that, it would be difficult to. It would be
To
easier
take
to
all
go
the stuff.
to Berlin or somewhere.
Yeah.
It'd be even easier to go over to England.
Yeah, but yeah, we've.
Right, I think we've stretched that topic. Let's shimmy on. Right, Samuel.
Radio side of things, exciting. So yeah, I actually this morning was my first time back doing Weekend Breakfast Show again because I was off it for 2 weeks. I was covering. For anyone who doesn't know, if you're just tuning in and I just start rambling about
your
radio and you're like,
show,
what is
yes.
going on? I host a Weekend Breakfast Show on Sunshine 104.9, which is like a Belfast based currently.
Currently, it's
radio station.
soon to be
It's soon to expand.
the northwest of Northern Ireland as well.
So we're looking forward to that. But yeah,
It's also on TuneIn,
Yeah.
so it's available globally, also on the website.
yeah, it's on the website, which is being rebuilt as well, which is exciting.
Yes.
But yeah, so that's what I'm talking about with the radio. I host the Weekend Breakfast Show from 7 o'clock until 10 on Saturdays and Sundays. So so I'm back to doing that again because I've been covering Daniel because he was off for a couple of weeks. So that was That was busy. And
I'm
but
sure, because it was daily for
it was
every morning.
daily, and then the other side of things is on the weekend ones. There's only four things per hour, 4 times that you have to actually speak.
Yeah.
Whereas every hour it was like 5 times you had to speak.
I've listened to Daniel some mornings whenever I've been
And it's just so much,
working, and there,
so
every
much material
hour,
to prepare.
I tuned in a few times during the wasn't it a fortnight that you were on?
It was 2 weeks I was on.
And then the social media wise for it's been going well, because I posted a lot around sort of Pancake Tuesday this week past.
Yeah, I saw that in the stories.
And it went well, because normally I found the stories were struggling to get interaction, whereas this week sort of have had quite a bit, which has been quite good. And the social media has been going quite well. I haven't been posting as regularly because my work life has sort of been mental, but I'm hoping to post a bit more regularly the next few weeks. I just need to get stuff sorted for it.
The good thing about having a couple of people involved in it as well is that there is stuff, even if you have to take a step back or if someone else has to take a step back, there's still people working on it.
Yeah, and people send stuff over to me to post, which makes life easy. Like Ruth,
I'm so bad at
that.
that.
Sends stuff over every week, which
makes your job easier.
Lifesaver, because then I'm not like, it gives me stuff to post.
Yeah, so you're not trying to like be creative all the time.
And there's some of the stuff I would have had like posted stuff similar to anyway. Like some of her ideas are really great for even that she uses on her show. Yeah. So like the facts and currently it's riddles. And they're really cool. Like, I posted one. I was meant to post another one this week. I was going to do 2, but I never completely forgot to do one on Friday. But I posted one earlier in the week, and even the fact that I got responses, I put it on the story and the Facebook, or on his post, and I got interactions in both, and it worked really well actually.
I saw those. You were asking a bunch of questions about pancakes, and I didn't respond because I hadn't had pancakes at the time at which I saw them.
Yeah, that one that one there was just one on Pancake Tuesday. The one before was the day before, to see what toppings can't speak tonight, toppings that people would put on their pancakes.
What do you put in? What did you have pancakes this year?
I did.
What did you put on them?
So I had bacon, maple syrup, and then I also put banana on it. So
mate, you're a legend. I did the exact same thing, although I couldn't find maple syrup in the shop.
One of the other hosts, who was it? Was it Amelia? Sent me a message afterwards saying that she was the one that actually posted the bacon and maple syrup in the story in the response. Yeah. And I posted in my response on the story saying, and I would sometimes put banana as well, and she came back saying that's disgusting, yuck. And I was like, it's quite a common combination of toppings. Yeah. Like,
well, my problem was I completely forgot that it was Pancake Tuesday until I woke up and like Nanny was like, it's Pancake Tuesday today. I was like, okay, fine, and we never usually do anything for it. And then she's like, do you want to get pancakes today? And I was like, okay, I guess. So then I didn't until about 6 o'clock that night, and I was like, okay, we're gonna have pancakes for dinner. Yeah. And I went out and I found pancakes in a Spar, which was an absolute lifesaver. So I got those, and then I was looking for maple syrup and couldn't find any, so I just got honey, which is a bit sad, but
Mum makes the best sort of crepe style pancakes. So
I didn't make them. You see, I cheated.
Yeah. Sometimes you do need a wee cheat day. We cheat on it.
We have a waffle maker which we make waffles on regularly now though, which is like I've never had waffles much whenever I was younger, and then we got them like once or twice, and then we just never really were that interested in them, and then all of a sudden we were like, we wanted to get a toasty maker, and then we got one which has like a waffle maker attachment. So then we've just made waffles ever since.
What was it? A little bit off topics. So it was your nan's birthday recently?
Yes, it was indeed. Yeah.
How's she doing? How is it? How was her 90th?
Her 90th birthday was a bit it was a bit mad because there's a whole, this is going even further off topic again, but in our house we were redoing the heating system, right? So we had people in the house all day, and every
Didn't
room
know
in the
you
house.
were redoing your heating.
Well, this is how out of the loop we've been. We've been this busy. So every room in the house was cold for like the whole day until like about 6 o'clock or 5 o'clock or 6 o'clock that night. And then because the day had been so busy, we were planning to go out for dinner, but then we didn't. We just got a Chinese, but we got an amazing Chinese. And it was so good. And we had a couple of people.
Because I know you had said that you were going to go out.
Yeah, we planned to go to Le Winters, the Strangford Arms, which is lovely spot. You have mixed feelings with it because
ironically, yeah,
but
not necessarily.
It's not the place. It's just
not the place, because I like the food and stuff. Just something that I did stupidly. Right.
But yeah. Anyway,
yeah, we'll go back onto topic.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, social media,
streaming.
Yeah.
This
is sort of a really short thing that we're wanting to discuss.
Mm-hmm.
So both of us have been fairly active, I think.
Yeah, I haven't been active enough on Twitch, but I will be.
Me more than you recently.
I kicked off my Twitch channel.
Streaming randomly, and I haven't posted any videos recently, but I'm aiming to. I just streaming is easier.
Yeah.
So what was my last stream was a bit of 3D printing, so I just stuck something on the 3D printer behind me here. And it's got an inbuilt camera, so I can literally.
That is an inbuilt.
So,
I thought you stuck a GoPro.
No, so I literally it's dead simple to set up a stream from it. I literally just have to put a address into OBS, and it picks up the source of the webcam. And then I can just hit stream, so it just is a simple stream. Because I was 3D printing something, I thought, I'll just stick that on. The previous streams have been me failing completely mentally stupidly at Flight Sim. Samuel was tuned in and saw me. I was going to name it Come Crash With Me, and I thought that's just bad. So I had named it a wee bit more sanely. And then another one was I built a mechanical keyboard on a stream. There's another one to come shortly, probably in about 2 weeks, maybe slightly more, because I'm waiting on. I've got switches behind you, Samuel, in a box there.
Oh yeah, I see them.
And then I'm waiting on the actual board and stuff like that, and I'm actually going to do proper mod the keyboard as well. So it's planned. Apparently our
switches and everything
stocked again, but I think we'll maybe rip the audio from the video.
Yeah, that'll be the way to go. So the audio and the video won't be different.
Yeah,
probably. That'll be the same.
Because I think I've missed that.
It's all good. But yeah, because I mean, the video is 19 minutes long and the audio is 15, so we've missed 4 minutes. But yeah, anyway, what was I gonna say? I was gonna say about, for me, the whole streaming and YouTube video thing. The reason I've been kind of, I made a promise that this year I was going to record or upload once a month to my YouTube channel, which is actually, in fairness, I've been uploading on like the 18th, I think, or is it the 18th or the 28th? I think it's the 28th of each month that I've been uploading, which obviously is only 2 videos right now, but I feel like it'll be easy enough for me to keep with. The reason it's easier for me to upload videos than it is, well, it's kind of the same for me to upload videos and stream, because whenever I'm doing music stuff, it's literally just a case of I set up everything that I would set up for a stream, and then just like record it as if I was recording a clip from Twitch or something.
See, I probably could do the same with some videos, but I like to be a bit creative with videos, so it takes time.
My editing is non-existent.
whereas with the stream stuff, for the most part, other than maybe like the cameras, it's all set up, and like even the video mixer, and it's all set up, and I can just sort of, like, even I've got the scenes in the same OBS as this. Yeah.
For me, it's easy enough. Although I'll probably have to change some things now because I've changed the way my room is set up for streaming. But the kind of main thing is on Twitch I stream some music stuff. And then obviously primarily my YouTube channel is music stuff. I had planned at the start of the year to do a video on my yearly theme. That fell apart a little bit because I went to a friend's house. We had a whole big interview about it and stuff, and it was class. And then I came home. Half of that didn't work because the footage was really like overexposed, and it was just grim trying to edit that.
Should have brought me there.
I was trying to it was just trying to color grade it, and everything was just a pain. So I was like, I gave up on it. And then the video just wasn't the same without the interview, if that makes sense, because the whole thing was centered around the interview. But anyway, so there was that. But then obviously that isn't on my YouTube channel. But there will be more content than just music on my YouTube channel as well in the future. I'll probably have a couple of months this year where I will do different videos rather than just music. But
yeah,
there's some good stuff on
I think a lot of mine will be related to like my hobbies and addictions.
Yeah.
So
not unhealthy addictions.
Well, one of the recent ones that sort of has appeared the past couple of months.
Oh, yeah.
I'm gonna lift it because Samuel's going, oh no, is the fuck of the keyboards. So
do you want to give our keyboard, our mic a little like?
I don't really know.
Yeah. It's picked up.
It's picked up.
It's like keyboard so somewhere.
But this is custom built mechanical keyboard.
Is that the one I watched you build, or is the one I watched you build in that corner?
No, I've actually recently given it to Adam, so it's in his room currently.
So is this another one you built?
That isn't one that I've built. All I've done to that one is that I've customized the keycaps. So yeah, the one behind Samuel, it's sort of out of shot in this.
Do you want me to like pull it into shot?
No, it's fine.
You can. I just realized you can see
stands.
You can see the enter. You can see the green enter.
Yes. Yeah, it's just a wee bit underexposed because of where it is in the dark background. But yeah, that was one that I bought, and I had them keycaps from another keyboard, and I thought I'll stick them on it.
Yeah.
So that, and then the 3D printing as well. So became like, I bought the printer ages ago, and I've sort of had a sort of fascination about 3D printing, and I bought the printer ages ago. I bought one ages ago and it never worked, and then I bought this one and it's been sort of great. So I've been printing a lot of wee practical things. So that's a wee phone stand. I'd printed when I started off, it was wee trinkets, so there's a load up behind the camera there.
Yeah.
But now I've been printing loads of wee practical things, like wee thing to hold my remote for my LEDs, cable management hooks, just random wee practical things.
Yeah, and like incidentally, I don't know how much it would cost to actually print, but the phone holder, you can like buy those online for like, it costs like, some of them it costs like anywhere between 5 and 15 quid.
That would have been about £2 maximum in material and electric. It wasn't that expensive.
so much cheaper. Well, I mean, whenever you factor in the fact you bought a 3D printer.
Yeah, the £350 thing to make £3 thing.
Yeah,
but over
time,
enough
of them,
like,
it pays off.
Yeah, like it already is. Like, a 3D printed a load of cable management things. I 3D printed some stuff for just wee supports and stuff for things about the house. Some nose things for masks, to stop glasses and stuff steaming up. Just random wee bits and pieces that if you went and ordered online would be £5-10, maybe more in some circumstances.
But you're getting them for like £2 or
£1,
£1.
if even. Some of them, it depends on how much material's in it. Like this here's fairly got quite a bit of material in it.
Yeah. But I mean, it makes it more secure, stable.
Yeah. So that's sort of my weird hobbies and addictions that have sort of appeared the past couple of months.
I feel like I'm more boring than that because I don't really have any kind of wild. You know what? The one thing I do go through phases, and like the one phase that I'm in right now is like, I'm really interested in like in fitness and swimming again, because I've gone straight back
you
into
sort
this.
of were in that.
I was in it for a while, and then I was running pretty consistently, and then I haven't stopped running at any point. It was, well, obviously I stopped running, but what I mean is, like, I haven't stopped running for like for months and stuff. But the what was I going with this? Yeah, the point is, I've gone back into like a sort of I'm actually interested in fitness and like overall fitness and like eating healthily and all that sort of, like, not crazy eating healthily, but like just kind of being a little bit smarter in what I eat and like lifting weights and all that sort of thing again. And I feel like it's going to be easier. This all comes down to like changing my job to the hours that I'm going to be on is so much better for me, because it now means that I can work out and I can like schedule things in, because I don't start until like 9 in the morning now, so I can do all of like my fitness stuff before work, and then it leaves me after work that I can do this sort of thing. I can like come here, we can record podcasts, and that hopefully means we'll have more regular content, as we said earlier as well. It's not like we're both frantically trying to work our schedules around each other, because our schedules kind of fit now.
That's the other thing, sort of leading on to that, right? So we have this podcast and we have all our own social media stuff. Do we start social media for this podcast?
I think we would have enough people.
Insta, TikTok, Facebook.
This is up to you guys. Like, this is on you.
Anyone that listens to the podcast and knows us sort of personally or semi-personally, drop us a message, come say to us you should start something.
Yeah, and I feel like...
And we'll make it, and we'll try to make it interactive and post regularly.
I feel like the way we could do this is... I don't know if this is the way to... Because you're more familiar with Facebook than I am. I'm more familiar with TikTok than you are, and we both are kind of... we're both kind of equal footing on Instagram, or you probably know a little bit more. So I feel like we could both co-own an Insta. I could run a TikTok and you can run a Facebook page, and we can have like the trifecta of, you know. But yeah, it's up to you guys.
The YouTube for the stream and or stream, I can't speak, podcast. Yeah.
But it gives us a chance to talk to you guys and find out what you guys want to hear from us as well. Which I feel like that would be a good way to go. And yeah, if we hear from you guys, we will work towards starting a social media that we can, not starting a social media thing, but like having a page that we can plug in the next episode, hopefully.
I think we're getting on to our last sort of topic, and I think we're good time wise. So maybe a wee bit. So it's sort of very, very early stage. We have been talking about this for a while, Samuel and I. We're sort of wanting to do a wee bit of entrepreneurial stuff. I can't speak.
No, that's the right word.
We want to do a wee bit of work that way, and sort of aimed at sort of churches, Christian organisations, maybe not exclusively, like any media sort of organisation, or those that need sort of that kind of thing.
Like audiovisual,
but preferably Christian based or church based. We want to sort of do stuff sort of AV, audiovisual, IT, social media, sort of live streaming, or
consulting for any of that type of thing, really.
Installing, sort of helping come alongside and help to develop and guide sort of where possible. Again, it's very early stages. Like, we don't even have a name. We don't have social media.
Obviously that's a big one.
So we're also looking for opportunities surrounding it as well.
You were mucking around with like the website and stuff, like developing a website for it, I think. But again, lacking a name, that's kind of difficult.
Yeah, I never got really far with it. I do have my own website. I've taken it down recently because I need to do some work on it. I've just not had time to sort out a few bugs with it, and so.
But then as well, whenever we were planning this episode, I was mucking about just because I like to be perfectly honest, I was in one who was really tired. I had worked a late shift the night before and an early shift that day, and we were sitting like quite late in an afternoon, just like mucking about with ideas. And I typed into a name generator like all of the different things of like, you know, Christian, and the fact that like, you know, we want it to be a Christian company, like not obviously exclusively, but, and then we were all the different aspects of like consultancy for like tech, for audio, all that sort of stuff, and then the name it suggested was McYahweh. It's like,
it was proper
this is not
random,
understood the assignment here at
stuff.
all.
Yeah.
So it was, so there's a lot of fun
So
names which came out of that. We will
it's-
not be calling the company McYahweh, in case anyone's wondering.
Yeah, definitely not. No. Yeah.
That's highly inappropriate.
Yeah. No.
But yeah, so obviously there's a lot of groundwork to go into that, but it's something which, again, if you guys are in any way interested in, or, I mean, you'll probably hear more about it on the podcast anyway. But but yeah, if you're interested in it, you can always chat to us about that. But yeah, that's kind of, we're pretty much at the end of what we want to talk about today.
I think that is us. I think we have hit our sort of rough in our head time.
Yeah.
So yeah, thanks for tuning in. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. I don't know whatever else to say.
Yeah. Like, share, and subscribe.
Like, share, subscribe, share the podcast.
And yeah, as we were saying, like, do get in touch if you guys think it's a good idea for us to start social media for this. Feel free to get in touch. I'm sure you will. Our links, like our personal links, tend to be in the description of the YouTube stuff.
Yes,
anyway, doesn't it?
I try to, at least my Instagram. I don't know if I think I have your stuff as well.
Yeah, but I think the one thing which would be better is, obviously we could have a couple of our personal links, but if we have social media links for this, we can put them in Spotify, we can put them like everywhere that we have it. You can access everything to do with us, and it gives us a chance to communicate.
Listen in elsewhere on Anchor and on Spotify and so on, on the other platforms, because
and again,
we aren't just on YouTube, we aren't just on Spotify.
Any major podcast platform will be there, and again, this is like primarily thanks to Anchor, Anchor.fm, because they're the ones who kind of, like, host is the wrong word, but we're the hosts literally, but they're the ones who kind of make this all possible. So but thank you guys very much for tuning in. We will be back soon. We don't know when, but soon.
This one's my aim is to get this one out ASAP, and then the next one will be sort of at least a week's time, maybe, if not 2 weeks' time. Because I feel like we owed you one. We owed you this one for February, because we were supposed to have this up in February and we didn't. So we will have another one up hopefully for March, which will be very, very soon. But yeah, thank you for tuning in, and we will see you in the next one. Bye. Peace.